tips and tricks on how to start a YouTube channel. Now,
Q&A. Before the video starts, I would like to say
the internet, it is your boy Dale, aka Sparcan. What is going on, people of the internet? It is your boy Theo, aka Sparcan, and today I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to make a simple yet cool YouTube thumbnail. And I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to add your YouTube thumbnails to your YouTube videos. Before this video starts, I would like to say a couple of things. First off, I would like to say that this is now my new background for all of my YouTube videos. I might be thinking, hey Theo, what happened to the old background? So if you guys could see here, where I'm pointing right now, this is where my desk used to be. So this is where I recorded all of my YouTube videos. But I actually just moved my desk from there to here. So now my background has changed a bit. Hope you guys aren't too alarmed or too shocked that my background changed. But let me know in the comments below what you guys prefer, my new background or my old background. The second thing I want to mention is thank you guys so much for 2,000 views. But thank you guys so much for 2,000 views on my growth spurt story video that I made a couple of months ago, or actually a couple of weeks ago. But thank you guys so much. Like, I didn't even expect that video to go viral, but it did. And I'm very thankful and grateful that you guys have been very impacted by it. I've given tons of tips. I tried to reply to as many comments as I can because there were so many comments. Like, I think there was like 100+ comments. Like, it was very new to me. Like, I really wasn't used to like so many people watching my YouTube videos. Like 2,000 people watched my my growth spurt story video. That's like, it's so insane. Like, I'm just very flabbergasted right now. But just thank you guys so much for all of your continuous support. I really do appreciate it. And our community has been growing so fast. Like last week, I think we had like 180 subscribers, I believe, and now we have 191 right now as I'm recording this video. That's just, oh my god, that's really like insane. Like, just thank you guys so much for all of your support. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. And also, the last thing I want to mention is the shout outs for this YouTube video, because tons of people have commented on my last video, which was a day in the life video. And also, by the way, if you haven't watched that, make sure to watch it. I will leave a annotation at the very end of the video, and also a link in the description. But make sure to watch this first and then watch my last video. Also, by the way, make sure to watch my channel trailer as well, because I just made my new channel trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed it, by the way. Tons of people really enjoyed it, so I'm very thankful for that. But make sure to watch it. I will also leave a link in the description for that, and also at the very end of the video. Hey guys, Editor Sparcan here. I didn't mention this, but make sure to subscribe to my gaming channel. My gaming channel will be linked in the description. Make sure to check it out. I actually just posted a Fortnite montage like a couple days ago, so make sure to check it out. And also, if you guys will check out my Fortnite montage, make sure to comment, what do you guys should comment? Comment Atlantic. Comment Atlantic if you guys have seen my Fortnite montage, and you guys will get a shout out for my next video. So yeah, enjoy. Also, by the way, for the shout out for today's video, shout out to my classmates Enzo, Yuan, and Jenica. Also shout out to TCO Gaming, Trasher, and Ray Ligo. Thank you so much for commenting on my last video. And if you guys want to shout out like this, just comment down below and I'll shout you guys out for my next video. Hey guys, Editor Sparcan here. I forgot to mention this guy during my shout outs, but shout out the S3 Steve Plays. Thank you so much for commenting and subscribing. And I'll try my very best to shout out as much people as I can, because since our community has been growing so fast, you guys have been trying to get a shout out, so I'll try my very best to get you guys a shout out, but I can guarantee you to have a shout out in my next video or my next video. Anyway guys, let's get on with this tutorial. Now for the application that we're going to use in this video, pretty much you only need 3 apps for this. So the first app that you want to use is PixArt background eraser. Now you're probably wondering, hey Theo, why do you need to use a background eraser? Now the reason why we're going to be using a background eraser is because we're going to be taking a picture of ourselves, right? And then we're going to erase the background of the picture so we could put our selves in the YouTube thumbnail. Now I might be thinking, hey Theo, why do you need to do that? It's because especially for new YouTubers, and also this is a very big tip, is make sure that when you're making your YouTube thumbnail, that you appear in your YouTube thumbnail, so that people that are new to your YouTube channel, they would know like who you are, they would know like what you look like, they would know the creator of the YouTube channel, so that they would most likely subscribe to you. And the last app that we're going to be using is YouTube Studio. Now I might be thinking, hey Theo, what is YouTube Studio? Actually, YouTube Studio is an app where you could monitor your views, your subscriber count, all of those things, and also very complex things like traffic pages and stuff like that. But the main reason why we're going to be using this app for our YouTube thumbnail is so that we could put our YouTube thumbnail through YouTube videos, because it'll be kind of pointless that we're going to be making a YouTube thumbnail and then we're not going to be putting the thumbnail in our YouTube video. That doesn't make sense, right? So that's why we're going to be using YouTube Studio. Also in general, I recommend YouTube Studio for people that are just starting out on YouTube, because it really like monitors how much views you're getting, your watch time, your subscribers. Like, it's really like an app where you can monitor everything YouTube related. So I recommend this for any YouTuber really. And yeah. Alright guys, so we are now on Facecam so that you guys could still see me while I'm doing the tutorial. But first thing you want to do is you want to go to your camera. Now your camera is where you're going to be doing your YouTube thumbnail pose. I would say this is where you're going to be taking a picture of yourself and then putting yourself in the YouTube thumbnail. And also, by the way, I'll give a couple of tips on how to make a good YouTube thumbnail pose. My first tip is make sure that your YouTube thumbnail pose is appropriate to what topic you're going to do. So let's say you're making something happy. Make sure that you're happy while doing it. If you're making something sad, make sure that your pose is sad, and so on and so forth. So pretty much you want to make your pose appropriate to what topic you're going to do. So to make things simple, I'm just going to like make something simple, something like this. I'm going to put a timer so that we could do this. I'm going to put a timer so that we could like pose for the thumbnail, something like this. So something as simple as this would work. So something like this right here. So this is where the background eraser comes into play. So we're going to be erasing all of this, the background right here. Now this optional, but the reason why we're going to be erasing the background is because we're going to be putting the white border that you see in my YouTube thumbnails. Because you guys notice, like I put like a white border like around myself, just so that I will pop out more in the YouTube thumbnail. So that's why we're gonna be erasing the background. But this is totally optional for you guys. If you're already okay with this, then go ahead. But if you want to do what I do, is to erase the background, then make sure to follow these steps. Alright guys, so once you're done taking a picture of yourself, the next thing that you want to do is you want to go to background erasing, and then the next thing that you want to do is you want to click on this picture icon and then click on the photo that you just took, and then you want to erase everything except for yourself. So I'm gonna quickly speed this up, but pretty much the main gist of this is just to erase everything except for yourself. So I'm gonna speed this up, and yeah, see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so after like 5 to 10 minutes of me erasing the background, I clearly didn't do a good job, but yeah, so pretty much if you're done erasing your background, what you want to do is you want to click on this arrow right here, and all you can add Alright, so after the ad, what you want to do is you want to click on max and then PNG transparent and then click on save, yes, and click on OK. Alright guys, so once you have saved your erased background, the next thing that you want to do is you want to go to PixArt, and then what you want to do is you want to click on the plus button and then pick a background first before you actually put yourself. So what you want to do is you could actually put the picture that you took, or what I do is I erase my background and then put a background first and then put my erased self. But so what you want to do is you want to pick a background. So you could pick any background. You could pick a customized background from Google, from the internet. You could pick a color background like this, or you could, what I do is I take a picture of myself and then take a picture of just a background without me in it. You could also do that as well, but just to make things simple, I'm just going to pick a plain blue background. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to go to Tools, Crop, and then click on the YouTube option right here at the very end. So the reason why you want to do this is so that the thumbnail would fit in your YouTube video, because it would suck that you have some text that's like cut off from your YouTube thumbnail. So that's a very important step. Is you want to go to Tools, Crop, and then put it on the YouTube option. And if you are using a different method and you want to know what's the resolution of a YouTube thumbnail, it is 3464 by 1949. But anyways, once you're done cropping your image, click on apply, and then now it's cropped to the fullest. So next thing that you want to do is you want to click on add photo, click on the photo that you erased the background to, click on add, and then now your self is now appeared right here. So what you want to do is you kind of want to zoom it up a bit, make sure that it's even to the background. Also, by the way, you could either put it on the right, you could put it on the left. But what I do is I put it on the left because I'm a big fan of putting it on the left. But it's your decision on what side to put it. You can put it on the right or the left. But once you're done with that, what you want to do is you want to click on it, and then you want to click on border. Now, oh, what the heck? What is this? And also, by the way, if you go into this problem, what I have right now, you could actually click on the erase button. So if I do it again, click on this eraser, and then you could erase like stuff like around you, something like this. Because that also happens, like when you erase yourself, you forget to erase other things. So you can just resolve that by just erasing it like this. Alright, so once you're done erasing the excess, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on the check mark, and then you want to pick the white out, because this is what I use mostly, and this is what most YouTubers use when they do thumbnails, is they make a white border around themselves. And I might be thinking, hey Theo, why do you use that white border? It's because so that when you make your YouTube thumbnail, it will like pop out more, I would say, so that yourself would like pop out a lot more. But anyways, what you want to do after you make the white border is you want to adjust the size of it. So you don't want to go too thick, or you don't want to go too thin. So I'll recommend somewhere around around 14 to 16 is what I recommend. But it's totally on preference. But what I recommend to you guys is something around 14 to 16. So let me just increase a bit. Alright, so once you're satisfied with the white border, click on apply, and then now your border is situated right here. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to put the text for your YouTube thumbnail. Alright guys, so a really big tip I could give you guys in putting text in your YouTube thumbnails is make sure that you don't put a lot of text. Now I might be thinking, hey Theo, why is that? It's so that your thumbnail looks a lot more clean and looks a lot more minimalist, I would say, because if there's like tons of text going on, it might look a lot messy. So make sure that you have like a little bit of text, just enough text to inform the people like what your video is about. So let's say you're making something about Call of Duty, you could just put Call of Duty gaming or something like that. If you're making like a vlog, or like you're making something about a day in a life, you could just put a day in my life or something simple as that. So make sure that you try your very best to lessen the number of words in your YouTube thumbnail. Alright, so let's put the text. I'll just put something like a day in a life. A day in my life. Alright, so once you're done putting the text, you want to click on the check mark. And then what you want to do is you want to scroll through the tons of fonts that are available here. Now the reason why I don't like PixArt with their fonts is because there's not really a lot of fonts to choose from. So I just make use of the thumbnails that are available. But what I use for my YouTube thumbnails is Luckiest, guys. So this is what I use to put. This is the font that I use to make all of my YouTube thumbnails. Yes, the secret is out. This is what I use for my YouTube thumbnails. So what you want to do is you kind of want to short it down a bit, enlarge it, and then now it's right here. What you want to, so make sure if you're doing like this, if you're doing a pose like this, make sure that the text is where your finger is pointing. But anyways, what you want to do is you want to kind of size it right here, position it where you want it to be, and then click on stroke. Now stroke is what makes like the letters pop out a lot more. What I do is I fully max it out to 100, and then what I do is when I click on shadow. Shadow is what makes like the text kind of like pop out a lot more. And then what I do is I kind of like put blur on 0, and I put contrast on 100 so that it would like look a lot more bold, I would say. But this is a preference thing as well, so if you don't like this style of shadow, you could either put occupancy something like this and put blur something like that. It really depends on you, but what I do is I completely just go down with the blur, and then I max out on occupancy. And then once you're satisfied with your text, what you want to do is you want to click on apply. And then this is also an optional thing, but if you want to put, let's say, stickers, what you want to do is you want to click on sticker. And then let's say you want to put a YouTube logo. What you want to do is you want to search up YouTube, if I could spell, which I cannot spell, YouTube logo. So right here is the YouTube logo. You could pick anything here. I'll just use this. And then you want to kind of size it like this. And also, by the way, a tip on when you're making YouTube thumbnails, it's all about preference. It really like depends on what style you're in. This is just kind of like a rundown of how I make my YouTube thumbnails, but it really depends on you. Because tons of people have different tastes, different styles. So if you want to modify it a little bit, you can. And yeah. Alright, so once you're done with putting tons of like stickers and stuff like that, you want to click on apply. And this is where the magic happens, I would say, because do you guys know this in like my YouTube thumbnails, they look like very like HD, I would say. This is what I do to make it very like HD. So what you want to do is you want to click on effects, click on FX, and click on HDR. Now this is what my this is the filter that I use to make my thumbnail really like stand out. But what you want to do is you want to click on apply here, and then I actually do 2 coats of HDR, so it would like really pop out. But again, this is a preference thing, so if you don't like this filter, you could pick a different filter. But this is what I do. I actually don't like that. Let me just quickly cancel that. So once you're satisfied with your filter, click on apply, and now you have made your YouTube thumbnail. So the fun doesn't end there. What you want to do is you want to click on next, and then click on photos. Then your image is saved to photos. Now the next thing that you want to do is you want to go to YouTube Studio, and then what you want to do is you want to pick the video that you want to put your thumbnail in. So I'm just going to pick this private video that I haven't posted. What you want to do is you want to click on the pencil, and then click on the pencil thing at the very top left. Click on change, and then pick the thumbnail that you just created. So we want to click on that, click on select, and then click on save. And then wait for it to save changes, and now your thumbnail is on YouTube. So that's pretty much how you make a simple yet cool YouTube thumbnail. So that's pretty much the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, make sure to give this video a big fat like. That would likely appreciate. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you would never miss every time I upload a new video. And also, by the way, if you guys want more videos like these, like tutorials, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to comment down below any tutorial that you want me to do. I could also do like how to put a face cam in your videos, because I actually know how. It's actually very simple, so make sure to comment down below any suggestions that you want me to do. And with that being said, my name is Sparcan, and as always, have a good one. Peace out. Also, by the way, guys, this is COVID-19, and wash your hands. Bye, guys.